Hey guys, it's me Aidan. So today we're gonna be watching this video about a meal at Alchemist. It's an American restaurant. This is from Michael. This the guy recording this is a Michael Ligier, I think. The reason why I'm watching this is because I saw Nick DiGiovanni go to the Alchemist and eat this course, and it's like the craziest thing I've ever heard. 50 courses and 7 hours long. I'm pretty sure I could get to fucking Sydney in seven on a 7 hour flight. I could get to Sydney in the same time it would take one person to finish this 50 course meal, and it's $1,000. This better be some meal, dude, because already 7 hours and 50 courses sounds like way too much. Not to mention I don't even have to talk about the price.
Yeah, you read the title right.
I like that he started with that. Oh, banana. A QR code? What the fuck?
This is a 50-course, 7-hour long meal.
Yeah. Caviar. I like caviar. Cheesy. Okay.
And it's really weird.
Oh. Yo, why were there eyeballs? Dun dun dun.
I got the
Curry
chance
puffs?
to visit the weirdest restaurant in the world. I'm talking about Alchemist in Copenhagen. Reservations sell out in under 3 seconds, and it's one of the best restaurants in the world, but I can't even really call it dinner. I mean, when
3 seconds. Reservations sell out in 3 seconds. Holy shit! What kind of flash ass do you have to be to like get to that? Everyone just like fills in the stuff away. Okay, once the thing comes, hit right away. That's it. And not everyone will get in. That's insane.
When's the last time you did this during dinner? It's crazy that I got to experience this, but dinner will set you back almost $1,000. So
That's
I really just want to answer 2 questions today. What makes this the weirdest restaurant in the world?
The fact that it's $1,000.
The experience starts from the moment you walk in. These massive doors that slowly open to a black void. You're told to go into a pitch black room where all of a sudden...
Oh, fancy for the whole violin.
A violinist from the Copenhagen Philharmonic greets you with a Danish folk song. It was actually a little bit scary, but then the doors open and you're in their lounge with
Oh my god, look.
and interactive drink menus waiting. Philharmonic
Hold up, did you see that? Hold on.
A Danish folk song. It was actually a little bit scary, but then the
Look at that checkered display of the jars, dude. That is so satisfying. Not worth $1,000.
doors open and you're in their lounge with their massive wine towers and interactive drink menus.
That is good.
Waiting for the meal to begin. There were already some
Interactivity.
ridiculous moments even before we got the food, but for this meal I decided to let go of all expectations of
Okay,
what this meal
okay.
could be,
Fair,
so I
fair.
could really experience everything that they had to offer. And then the food started coming out, and already I was shocked. A daisy with a center that explodes in your mouth. A drink
Pause?
made with rabbit ears. The thing about this restaurant is usually I can imagine what
What?
a dish looks like. But when you tell me that this is a dumpling and the texture of the outside is almost like cotton candy, my brain just can't process it. This is bread made from vegetable leftovers that they collaborated with space.
Hold up, wait, back up. Already off the bat.
Liquids in your started coming out, and already I was shocked. A daisy with a
Is that an
center
egg yolk?
explodes in your mouth. A drink made with rabbit ears. The thing
Rabbit
about this
ears,
restaurant is
interesting.
Usually I can imagine what a dish looks like, but when you tell me that this
These
is
are
a
all
dumpling,
weirdo
the
dishes,
texture of the
dude.
outside
I mean,
is
I would
almost like
try them, but
cotton
not for
candy,
$1,000
my
bucks. Are
brain
you kidding me?
can't process it. This is bread made from vegetable leftovers that they collaborated with SpaceX
Ooh.
and NASA on. Like, what?
So, the next impression.
Whoa, dude. They collaborated with space programs and NASA to make that bread out of leftover vegetables?
That they
that
collaborated
big
with
ass of
SpaceX
caviar.
and NASA on. Like, what?
So, the next impression is our attempt to making the perfect omelet.
Okay.
So we have here is a very thin skin that's made of eggs. We fill it up with soft scramble from the eggs themselves with a bit of Comté cheese. And on top we put pancetta and truffle butter.
Their bikini sandwich from Spain.
Whoa, hold up. So it's like,
Impression is our
it feels like a molecular gastronomy, like
So we have here is a very thin skin that's made of eggs. We fill it up with soft scramble from the eggs
the
themselves with a bit
membrane.
of Comté cheese. And on top we put pancetta and truffle butter.
That
The
is
zucchini sandwich
insane.
from Spain was transformed into a mochi ball of cheese and Iberian ham goodness. Oh my god. I have never had a meal like this, and going in, I felt
Still not worth $1,000. I'm trying to get.
the giant doors, the pitch black room with a violinist, the space.
It's the experience, I
feel
guess.
intimidated. But then, as the dishes started coming, I was kind of just having fun. I felt like a kid in a toy store getting to play with all of these different
A
dishes.
kid in a toy store with molecular gastronomy, dude. That is wild.
And then we were whisked away
But,
from
you
the
know,
lounge
no
into
disrespect to his
the
childhood.
room, and, I
However he feels,
just
good for
You
him.
walk in and there's this
I don't think I
giant
could.
dome with beautiful visuals on it that move and change. The waitstaff is serving guests in their simple yet elegant gray outfits, and everything is so precise and
Yo, not the menu
If you
vibes.
told me that this was part of some dystopian novel or movie, I would have fully believed you.
Probably-
It's funny because the first dish that we were served here was called 1984.
And there's a very famous line from the book also saying the big brother is
It's an
watching you.
eyeball.
So tonight we are watching you with this eye. We are serving you a Danish potato together
Danish?
with a cream made out of lovage, some fresh green peas, and on top serving you a sattar caviar.
So from here on out, what I
Whoa.
love about
Potato together with a cream
Is that-
made out of lovage, some fresh
Is that the
green peas,
dome?
and on top serving you a sattar cream made out of this eye.
So what's
We are
the
serving
Danish
you a
potato?
together with a cream
Cream?
made out of lovage,
I don't know
some
what that
fresh
is.
green
That is disturbing.
and on top serving you a sattar caviar.
So from here on out, what I love about Alchemist is many of their dishes have some sort of deeper meaning. 1984 was about data privacy, and you have the visuals on the
Oh, so that's why the old eyeballs looking at
Big
you.
Brother really
Okay,
is
they put in
watching.
thought.
We'll wind up having dishes that are about human rights, blood donations, caged animals, and then you have dishes like this.
This impression is called Plastic Fantastic. It is a comment on microplastics, the ones
What
we
is it
find
made
in our
of?
oceans and in the creatures that live in the ocean.
But that wasn't their only commentary about the ocean. They had this beautifully lit jellyfish dish that's about finding more sustainable sources of seafood that we can eat and enjoy.
Okay.
They also had this cake that was made from the tails of king crab, which are often an underutilized part of the animal. This was a menu that really made you
Wait,
think.
what?
Which are often we can eat and enjoy. They also had this cake that was made from the tails of king crab, which are often an
King crab
underutilized part of the
tails?
animal. This was a menu that really made you think. If you told me that I would be going into this meal and learning about the world, I would have thought that you were crazy. But when you're eating a dish that looks and feels like plastic and you're looking at the visuals on the dome
Wow.
of a turtle trapped in some plastic itself, you really start to feel something. But not all the dishes had some sort of societal meaning. Some of them were just fun.
Okay.
The inspiration of his favorite food, beautiful lobster roll.
Uh-huh.
Make a mold from a real lobster claw, fill it up with the meat parts, freeze it down, dip it in vodka, deep
Vodka
After
fried
that,
crab
things
claw.
start to get creepy, like
Lobster
really
claw.
creepy. I'm an adventurous eater, but even I started to have my limits tested
Oh
by some
no.
of these dishes.
What? I would eat that. I might eat that. I might eat that. I don't know
There
about
was a
that.
moment where I overheard the guy next to me saying that he would not eat this dish no matter what. So I literally had to turn to him and convince him to at least try this.
Yeah, you gotta try
Alchemist is
everything.
not
It's a
just about
thousand,
the fun and
dude.
free-
Imagine what's the matter with you? You go not him. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the friend he mentioned. You are paying $1,000 for this meal. Like so many other people have had their hand on the keyboard ready to get in like the 3 seconds before the 3 seconds set time to get a reservation. You got in. You are incredibly lucky, even with and you added $1,000, and you're gonna sit there and tell me you're gonna deny yourself trying any one of the fucking meals, any one of these fucking dishes? Are you insane, dude? If I somehow had the financial freedom to shell out $1,000 and I had the luck to get my spot within the 3 seconds set time, I'm gonna have to try everything, man. Even if I feel so disgusted, I have to try everything. It's $1,000. Come on. Sorry.
freewheeling dishes. It's also got some dishes that will make you uneasy. But when the waitstaff came and explained what the dishes were made of
Okay.
and what they represented, it sort of eased a lot of that fear.
This is the lungs of the lamb, which is very much a kind of taboo part of the animal, even by awful
Okay.
standards. Here we've made them into almost like a pate or like
The
a
lung
cream.
pate
Lungs right now.
on a cracker.
really, really delicious actually.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Here you're getting the impression, which is called food for thought.
Food for
You're getting
thought.
served here the lamb brain. It comes on top of a deep fried brioche bowl, which is filled with foie gras and a little bit more tonight.
Oh my,
Lamb brain.
that is so fatty, dude. Yo, I would be so nauseous after eating that. The fat,
So with
overwhelming.
lungs and brain on the menu, we might as well have
What was the head made of? Did they tell us what the head was made of?
Being served here the lamb brain. It comes on top of a
Yo,
deep fried brioche bowl, which
that
filled
is
with
disturbingly well molded.
What are we eating? Lamb brain. Oh my god. So with lungs and brain on the menu, we might as well have had the tongue as well.
Tongue.
They didn't explicitly state that it was a replica of the chef's tongue, but I feel like it was implied, so I had to give the chef a French kiss. This section
What?
of the dishes was just insane and is what
Wait,
makes
hold
it
up.
so weird and
What do you-
beautiful
what do you-
replica of the chef's tongue, but I feel like it was implied, so I had to give the chef a French kiss. This section of the dishes was
Okay, just throw that out there.
insane and is what made Alchemist so weird and beautiful and amazing. I mean, the act of literally freeing a caged chicken in order to enjoy your dish, while images of tons of caged birds are all around you,
Interesting.
is actually quite powerful. Look at this chicken leg. We freed it from the cage, now we have to eat it.
Oh, it's so delicate. Huh?
I used to think that fine dining was stuffy, formal. It was a bunch of people in
No, it's just
suits and
incredibly
ties
fucking
walking around the
pricey.
table. But what I realized, especially for me, is I just love seeing how far food can go, how it can be
True.
creative and
I mean,
innovative and be more
I
than
guess the $1,000 for like, it's not just for all the, it's like for all for the experience. You'll get to try all these different kind of foods prepared in ways you've never heard of. The artistic expression behind each of them, the sensory experience and everything. And I feel like,
just about taste, how it can really potentially
Yeah.
inspire. And seemingly simple dishes like this light and airy bread topped with Iberian ham, or this fluffy bao that almost looks like it came out of Squid Game, can be so interesting and unique.
Squid Game.
Now, desserts were my favorite part of the meal, but there was one part that actually shocked me. I had never seen this in a
What?
restaurant before. It's this room that's blindingly pink. It's an interactive dish. I mean, I
Oh,
really
no.
don't know how to explain it.
Welcome.
How much- how much did she get paid to do this? I hope she gets paid a lot. This is a $1,000 meal. Okay. Okay.
Insert your index finger into the cup.
Okay.
Yes, we are still eating a fine dining meal.
Run your finger along the inside of the cup and then raise your finger. Lick your finger.
Okay.
Now,
So we're supposed to dance with the lady?
Yeah, I don't even know how to describe what just happened.
I don't
Moving on
either.
to desserts.
It's the iconic Andy Warhol banana. It's
Oh.
a piece of art that actually does hang in Rasmus's kitchen, but it also depicts the art that Andy Warhol did for another one of Rasmus's inspirations, which is the Velvet Underground. Blood donation is very, very close to a lot of Danes' hearts. Right now, there's a pretty serious national blood
QR
shortage.
code.
They're kind of constantly doing call-outs for people to donate blood if they're able.
Okay.
But we
Yeah.
also know that lots of our guests don't come from Denmark. It's not super relevant to only talk about the local blood shortage. So we built the QR code at the bottom of the plate. It launches a website that we designed to kind of get guests connected.
Wow,
to
even
websites that are close to them.
yo, even that design of the website there is a whole thing by itself. They really, I will give them props. They really like thought all this out.
To finish off the meal, we had this chocolate bar because ending on blood isn't the best. This
Guil-
chocolate bar has facts about child labor in the chocolate
Guilty
trade and how
pleasure.
inhumane some chocolate can
Is
be. It's in a
is
bio-
Guilty Pleasure an actual brand that they use, or is it like their own thing that they designed for this?
Child labor in the chocolate trade and how
Yeah,
inhumane
that's true.
some
I heard about
chocolate
it from
can be. It's in a
Tony's Chocolate.
biodegradable wrapper, and the bar itself is in the shape of a grave to really highlight that.
Wow.
point. It's powerful stuff. We had a final few bites
Wait,
of these wood ants and
How did the chocolate taste, dude?
the best. This chocolate bar has facts about child labor in the chocolate trade and how
QR code.
inhumane
Another
some
fancy
are.
website,
It's in a
probably.
biodegradable wrapper, and the bar itself is in the shape
Is
of a
it
grape
filled
to
with...
highlight
Wait, did
that.
he say mango? Hold up.
We have this chocolate
yeah,
bar itself
mango,
in the
I
shape
assume,
of a grape
because of
to
the
really
wrapper.
highlight that point. It's powerful stuff. We had a final few bites like these wood ants inside of amber, but the 7 hours really flew by. I honestly can't
Really?
believe that we were there for that long. So is it worth it? Well, the short answer for me is yes. It was the best meal I've ever had in my entire life.
Okay.
I feel kind of like getting VIP tickets to your favorite artist's concert or getting tickets
I
to
don't
the
re-
World Cup. It's a once in a lifetime experience, but it's something that you
Once in
only
a
experience
lifetime.
once in your life.
Okay. Did he just try and did he just kind of convince me to try and save up for this? Oh no. This would cost me like how much I was making as a soldier when I got after 2 promotions, I might add. That would be my full salary. That would be like my monthly salary. That would just like take my whole monthly salary down the drain for just for this experience. What the fuck, dude? That is actually insane. Yo, but if I'm going to do this, I need to go with a really good friend. Okay, I need to go with like a really good friend, and we need to experience this once in a lifetime thing together. Because experiencing it alone, I mean, that's kind of cool, but I want to experience it with someone, you know. On one hand, you know, experiencing it alone is like, oh, you know, that's like you and you alone, or with other people that are you. The only person you know is you here experiencing this. But it feels, but if I can invite someone, I should, you know, invite someone really close to me. Yep, that was a very well made video. Good job, Michael. Bravo. You might have convinced me to save up for the next 50 years of my life to try this. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much for watching this reaction. To anything from my reactor, leave a comment below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.